Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, yo? Coming to you with another episode of
Men Suffer in Silence.
I'm your man, Rich Blackman.
Your boy, Lucky Let Him Know.
Rosco Squeezoff.
And yo, we coming to you with something a little different. This is gonna be a little bit of an enlightening one, but funny.
A lighter show.
A lighter show, right?
Oh, okay.
So check it out. I figured we'd do something different. I was sitting there last night and I was thinking to myself, I said, you know what? I wonder what are some of the most pettiest things that women in my previous relationships have done to me.
Oh, man. It's going to get...
And I have laughed, I have cried, I have giggled. So I just wanted to ask you guys, man, let's do a show on that. I want to know what was some of the pettiest things that your significant other has done to you.
We started off Lucky Let Him Know. Let us know.
The pettiest, bro. I thought this was low. When this was my ex-wife.
Okay.
This was my ex-wife. So, I'm at work, and my son calls me. His room was in the basement.
Okay.
And he was like, Dad, is she in the kitchen? I'm like, okay, well, this was during a divorce.
Okay.
This was during a divorce.
Okay.
And I said, well, don't go up there. He said, there's a lot of pots and pans banging around. Don't go up there. Just wait till after she leaves.
Mm-hmm.
About an hour later, Daddy, guess what she did? I said, what? She took all the pots and pans, all the silverware, the spice drawer was half empty, right? The toaster was gone.
Okay.
The toaster oven was gone.
Okay.
I'm like, well, hold on. I had to start writing a list because as soon as I get off work, I'm going straight to Walmart and I'm coming in the house with everything that she took, right?
Right.
Okay.
So I think I'm up on it. I got the list. I go to Walmart. I rebuy all this stuff just so me and my son can, finish out before we were selling the house until we sold the house. Okay. So I come in there and I'm like, I bought this, so therefore she can't take this.
Right.
Even though it's still marital property,
right.
If we get technical.
Right.
But I bought this.
Right.
So I put it all up in the kitchen and I'm like, she ain't stopping nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I thought that was petty.
Right.
I thought that was real petty.
Right.
Hold on. Until I went to use the stove.
Hey, yo!
She took the burners off the stove. The burners. The little round thing and shit.
Yeah. That's gangster.
Yo.
That's gangster.
The burners, bro. We can't even cook now.
So wait, hold on.
What she do?
Hold
Toss
on.
them away?
Wait, hold on. So she took all
5 actually.
Wait, she took all the pots and pans, right?
Pots and pans.
She took all the silverware.
All the
right?
silverware.
So you thought that, okay, I know what she's doing because I know her. I'm just going to buy all this stuff and bring it back in the house so we can cook. So you didn't realize until it was time to cook where you had your pots and pans and your silverware and your food ready to cook and you throw it on the stove and ain't no burner.
And you know what the petty part is? When I got home, she wasn't home. So my plan is when she come home, I'm going to start cooking.
Food is prepared.
Yeah, to let you know you ain't stopped nothing. You ain't stopped nothing. Bro, I went in the kitchen and the burners was gone. So, planning ahead. I'm on the phone, called the appliance place. I went to Home Depot and all. They wanted, just for 2 burners, $500.
Wow.
For 2. And that's what the guy told me.
Dang.
He said, why don't you just go buy a new stove? I'm like, bro, I can't. Because we selling the house.
Right.
So go ahead and ask me how did me and my son ate.
ID.
I had to go back to Walmart and get a hot plate.
Dang.
For the duration of the time I was there.
Genius.
Yo, that was
genius.
strategic. She did her research.
Genius pettiness, yo.
Yo,
Genius, yo.
That, I think you may got it.
That was
I
genius,
think
yo.
you may got it.
I got footage, bro. The burners. She took the burners
That
off
was
the stove.
genius, yo. I'm impressed. That was a level of pettiness that was a right.
Woo!
That was
Ooh,
yeah.
now stop. What am I do?
Like, I probably would have had to say to her, you got You got it. That was a good one. You got it.
Here's the thing. When I went to the appliance store that fixed stoves and whatever, soon as I go in, there's a black girl and there's a black guy over there and a white guy in the back. So I goes up to the black girl and I'm telling her my story. The first thing she said was, "Did you cheat on her?" So you think I deserve this? That's what I got out of that. No. Even if I did cheat on her.
I think she just knew. For her to do that, it took something.
It took
this
something.
This strategic planning.
I never cheated on my wife.
I feel like she had seen that move before. And that's why she asked you. I've done that myself a couple times.
So a man cheat on you, so you remove the burners.
Yo, that was dope.
Again, I never cheated
dope.
On my wife. It was just...
That was dope.
Actually, it was driven by, just like what the brother called and said that they driven by emotions, right?
Yes.
So, she supposed to came home and my son's supposed to stop the dryer. She put some clothes in the dryer.
Okay.
And he's supposed to stop this. She took it personal, like
I
guess. I don't know.
Right.
Because we never had a conversation about this.
That was personal to the motherfucker.
So I come home and you remove all this, I guess, to show him, don't touch the dryer.
That took a lot of work.
And a lot of thought.
That took a lot. Damn.
Needless to say, French toast ain't bad on a hot plate.
Shit. Damn.
How about you?
Well, I'm going to go with Rosco.
Oh, you must got a good one.
Well, mine is really basic. Because the only thing I can think off the top of my head is, and this happens, I don't know if this is intentional pettiness, but my current wife, we've been married for quite a few years now, and something she does to me all the time is, and I've actually told Rich about this before, everything pretty much has a place in the house most of the time. But only my stuff seems to irritate her. So let's just say I had this bottle of water sitting somewhere it shouldn't be. It probably won't be a bottle of water, but say it's an item this small sitting somewhere. She will move it. And then she won't remember where she put it at. She'll be like, well, it wasn't in the right place. I'm like, where'd you put it? I gotta think about it. Say I'm not looking for it right now, it just happens to have moved it maybe 4 days ago or something. I'm like, hey, I had put such and such on it. She won't know where she's at. But her stuff, she can come back from vacation or a trip, and she can have a whole bag of suitcases sits in a room that's not even unpacked for a week straight, 2 weeks straight. That doesn't bother her. That doesn't need to be moved. My stuff. It could be, matter of fact, it's a USB Thunder, it happened to me just the other day, a USB Thunderbolt cord. The USB cord.
Right.
About 3 feet long. A USB cord, but Thunderbolt because it's like the bandwidth. She moved it because I left it on a counter, on a kitchen counter. She could not remember where she put this at. She took her like 2 days to remember where she put it, but she moved it. It was bothering her. It wasn't in the right place. But her suitcase, when she came back from out of town, is still sitting.
That was fine.
That was fine. That's the only thing that's petty that she really does to me all the time. She moves anything I put that's out of place. It needs to be moved. And then she puts it anywhere. Like sometimes she'll be like she'll remember, but sometimes she won't. Like she'll.
So where did she put it though? That when she do remember, is it like under the couch?
It may be a closet. It may be like a.
She just
exactly like it could be anywhere. It could be in a certain drawer. I'm looking everywhere. I'm going. I used to put upstairs, downstairs.
No, you're looking for it.
I'm looking for it. Like and she'll be, oh yeah, I probably put it in, but it always needs to be somewhere because my stuff just can't be left out. But her stuff can be left out.
Why is my left shoe in the car? Why is my shoe in the car?
You left it by the door.
This is all the time, yo. I will not rest something down because I'm like, if I take my wallet and put it somewhere, she will put it somewhere.
I
gotta call her and look for it. She don't know where she put it. She might know where she put it, but it had to be somewhere. Oh yeah, I put it in the bathroom cabinet. Why? I didn't want it to be in plain sight. Like, why?
Nobody comes here but us. We else here.
We didn't have company all day.
All the time. Always leaving my stuff out of place bothers her. Her stuff can be anywhere.
Wow.
My stuff cannot be out of place.
That's funny.
Okay,
I think,
what you got, Rich?
For
Rich
me,
Blackman?
The pettiest thing, and it was funny to me because I actually had to call my man Rosco because I said, if I don't tell somebody this, if I ever tell this story, people are going to think I'm lying and crazy.
Okay.
So, my ex-wife had the habit of, well, let me start with this. my doctor, we both know my doctor on a personal level, right?
Mhm.
So outside of work.
Right.
So every time we would go to my doctor, she's like, you need to eat better. You need to do this. You need to do that, and all of this doctor stuff.
Right.
When we in the, doctor's office. Now, when we out of the doctor's office and we at company picnics and all, because my ex-wife worked for my doctor. That's how we knew each other. She would be at the picnics like, right, my doctor. And I'm like, so my ex-wife loved to see things like that. My doctor getting on my ass about what I'm eating.
Right.
So whenever I would be in the presence of my doctor, she would say, oh, he ain't doing what he's supposed to do. He's not doing this. He's not eating this. He's not eating that. And and I'm looking, I'm like, damn, you snitching all the time. So one of the things, right? I'm like, we're not even in the doctor's office right now. We're at Walmart, So I'm sitting there and I love Oreos. That's my thing, vanilla and lemon Oreos, right?
Gotcha.
Put them Oreos down.
What my ex-wife used to do is take all the things that I love that I'm not supposed to have because my doctor said I wasn't supposed to have it and buy it. So if you know I'm not supposed to have it, why buy it?
Why we have it in abundance?
Right.
And then gets mad when I eat it because she bought it.
Right.
So then what happens is one day I'm sitting on the couch and it was a Sunday. I was off of work and I'm just chilling, nothing to do. I had nothing to do that day. I go and I grab me some Oreos. And I'm eating the Oreos. She comes up to me and says, you're not supposed to be eating them. I said, you just bought a whole pack of Oreos. Why buy them if I'm not supposed to eat them? Because you're just not supposed to eat them. But nobody else eats Oreos in here.
Right.
So she says, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to hide them. So meanwhile, I'm on the couch thinking two things. A, you're crazy as shit. B, why does me eating Oreos that you bought offend you so much?
Right.
So what she does is we get into a little argument about the Oreos.
Of course.
The Oreos. True story. She hides the Oreos. 2 days later, I say, did you really hide the damn Oreos? And she said, yeah, I did, and you won't be able to find them. So then I get mad, I walk off, I go to work or whatever. So she must have talked to somebody about the situation. They said that was kind of stupid or whatever. I'm sure this is what happened because you kind of know your other person. So her way of apologizing to me.
She bought you a new pack of Oreos?
Nope. She pulled out the Oreos, but not the bag, not the whole thing. I couldn't find it still. And she takes a sandwich bag and she puts 3 Oreos in the sandwich bag.
She's gonna regulate his Oreo content.
Rations.
Right? 3 Oreos in the sandwich bag. Put the sandwich bag in front of the TV where the remote is, so I'll see it. I come home from work. And I see the Oreos. I was like, I wish I would. I grabbed the remote, watched TV all that night, went to bed.
Didn't eat the Oreos.
Didn't eat the Oreos.
Okay.
Came home from work the next day. I go to get the remote. The Oreos the bag of Oreos that had 3 in them, now had 4. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I had 4. I said, maybe I miscounted when I saw it the day before. Maybe it was 4 in there. Whatever. Still didn't eat the Oreo.
Ain't no way she just put 1 Oreo in the bag.
I watch TV, go to bed, go to work the next day. Come home from work the next day after that.
Day 3.
I grab the remote. There's 5 Oreos. 5 Oreos
with you now.
In the bag. Same bag, same Oreos, just 5 now.
Now it's 5.
I called my man Rosco here. He thought I was lying. I said, yo, you gotta hear this. He says, what's up? I said, yo, this is a scenario. And I broke it all down to him. Rosco, in his voice that he always says, he says, man, that's
dumb shit.
And he's like, that can't happen. That's not right.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. That's peculiar. His thing is, that's peculiar. It can't happen. That's not true. So I said, yo, watch this. Go to work the next day. I take a picture of the Oreos and send it to Rosco. So now me and Rosco are seeing the same shit.
We locked in.
I go to work the next day. Come home, grab the remote. Guess what's in front of the TV?
I remember.
6 cookies.
6 Oreos in the same bag, bro. Now there's 6 Oreos in the damn bag. I took the picture and sent it to Rosco. He called me, says, dog, she's crazy.
Get out of there, man. Get out of there.
He said,
your life's at risk.
for 20 minutes, he's like, I can't understand why. And I'm like, yo, this is the shit that I go through. Again, this is me suffering in silence, because if I didn't tell anybody this,
You look crazy.
I would look crazy. They would never believe this story.
Right.
So I showed it to him and everything. So the next day, I still leave the Oreos. The next day, I come home.
We need a part 2 of this.
You know what I'm saying? Next day, I come home. The Oreos are there. But now they're on the other side of the remote. So my ex-wife comes into the room while I'm sitting there watching TV. I've been there for about 35, 40 minutes. She walks in. She goes, so you're not going to eat the Oreos that I gave you? I said, you sick son of a... Why would you do that?
Right.
And you know what her answer was? Do what? At that point, I knew
It's time to get a divorce.
This can't last. This
Yo,
can't possibly last.
I said, I know I'm not tripping. But that was the pettiest thing that's ever happened to me in a relationship. And
That's
I'm
hilarious.
glad that I documented it. Because till this day, I think that we get a laugh whenever, and whenever we say cookies, it just sets something off. But that was the pettiest thing that's ever happened to me in a relationship.
So, question,
Yes, sir.
and I'm sure the people want to know: how hard was it for you to sit next to those cookies
And not eat them.
and not eat them
That's what I was wondering.
It wasn't hard at all.
because you was mad?
No, because every day I went to work, I had just got to pack out the convenience store.
You already had.
I already had Oreos. I already ate Oreos before I got home. I said, you know what? Because then it became one of those, I'm going to show her motherfucker. I'm going to get these Oreos even though I want them. I'm going to get them before I go home.
You pulled up at the house, like finishing the
Right.
last one.
Right.
Brush the crumbs off real
Right.
quick.
Nah, I'm straight.
She ain't doing nothing.
Shit.
Check and make.
That's right. 4 Oreos today? No, you won't. I'm Oreo up in the back seat, in the bag hitting. So
Hey,
yes.
man, that's good.
Listen, all this proves that men suffer in silence all type of ways. Even if
All
it's just
type
a
of
light,
ways.
even if it's just a little lighthearted thing ways, it still happens.
Even if it's funny, man. So it's crazy. But nah, I just wanted to do that, man. Do a little fun episode. But yeah. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you guys, look. Let us know. Put in comments below. What is the pettiest thing that your spouse has ever done to you, man? We love to hear these stories.
Yeah, shoot.
Yo,
Yeah, we can read them on air.
Yeah, shoot a little video, put it
That's
in there
it.
if you want.
that's
Yeah.
it. Shoot a yeah, send it in. We'll have all the
comments.
information to get in contact with us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be fine.
send it in. And what we'll do is we'll do a show based on the comments that we receive from you guys on the pettiest things that's ever happened. So we just wanted to say thank you again. Like, subscribe, follow,
Comment.
comment, definitely. I'm your man, Rich Blackman.
Lucky, let them know.
Rawsko Squeezoff.
And this is
Men Suffer in Silence.
Peace.